Today we're talking about why most marketing fails and 5 fixes that instantly boost conversions by 30%. Number 1, the dollars are in the details. You may have seen online there is a graphic flying around of a female who is looking straight ahead and then an averted look where she's looking over to the side, and one of those two ads converted 30% higher than the other one. Can you guess which one it was? It was the one with the averted gaze where she's not looking at the camera. She's looking away in the general direction of the product. So one small, tiny little detail led to a 30% bump. And I agree whether that scenario is legitimate or not, the dollars are in the details. I'll give you some other examples. There's been instances in some of the ads that our agency at LeadLion have been running where we'll change one word and get a huge bump in the headline. One word in the headline. There's been one tiny little tweak on formatting of the actual ad copy. There's been slight changes in certain images or pictures, or 3 seconds of a hook at the beginning of a video can change everything and drop or cut your cost per lead by 50% or more. So when it comes to marketing, it's not spray and pray, hope and want. It's actually intentionality, being strategic and finding what really works by testing and split testing and testing again and finding the dollars in the details. Real quick, if you're getting some value out of this, hit that subscribe button. Let's get back to it. Number 2, vertical video ads. Right now, vertical video is working really, really well. It's not foolproof, but it's working really, really well for advertising. A lot of people don't have a lot of vertical video, especially local businesses, but you should be using it. Here's my recommendation. Film one video all the way through and have that one video and then film like maybe 3 or 4 different variations of it. But here's the real secret. Film the first 3 to 5 seconds of that video 5 times with 5 different hooks and use that video in your ads, and one of those will take off more than the others because the first 3 seconds of the video is everything, whether you grab attention, whether the hook is strong enough. So try 5 different hooks across the same video and you will see performance. Number 3, headlines. Stop making your headlines that make the business the hero of the story and start focusing on making the reader the hero of the story. So many small business ads are running ads that are like, we have this and we offer this and get this discount and you'll love us and us, we, us, look at us. You're not the hero of the story. Your ads should make the reader the hero of the story. Meet them where they're at. Talk about their pain. Think about what they're looking for. Meet them and really try to get relevance up by speaking their language and having a headline and ad copy that resonates with who that reader is, what they may be going through, what they're looking for, and speak to that instead. Your headlines matters. As I said earlier, the dollars are in the details, so you should be split testing maybe hundreds of different headlines if possible to figure out what's going to resonate with your audience best. Number 4, psychology. So often when people look at ads, you're looking at them as branding, but you're trying to get performance out of them. So if you're having a branding approach and you're focused on the colors and the fonts and the font types and you're focused on how they aesthetically look, yeah, all that's important and it matters. I'm not saying to neglect that, but if that's your focus on being quote unquote cute and having brand and aesthetics first, and you miss the human behavior and the psychology part of it, your ads will fall flat 90% of the time. Start with human behavior. Start with psychology. Start with what makes people do what they do. How do users act online when they interact with your ads, and use data and science and psychology and creativity is the gravy on top, okay? all within the scope of your brand identity, and that will work really well for you. Number 5, offers. If you've tested hundreds of variations of your ads with the same offer and your ads are still not converting, then you probably have an offer problem. Maybe the offer is not compelling enough. Maybe it's not packaged in the right way. Maybe there isn't much of a market for that specific offering. So what do you do if it's the offer? Well, you can actually split test your offer. So if you have a core offering for your business, you can repackage it maybe 5-10 different ways and have 5 or 10 different variations of your offer and figure out what offer works best. You know, our account managers talk to hundreds of small business owners and clients and pretty large groups too across the nation. And there is definitely some commonality where people get fixated on a specific offer and they will not vary from that offer because they're trying to fix another problem that is unrelated. And so I would say, be flexible with your offer. Be flexible with how you package your offer, because the way you want performance, you want people coming in your door, you want people signing up. So that is going to be number 1. Remember, number 1, the dollars and the details. Number 2, vertical video ads are working right now, but make sure you're swapping out your hooks to figure out what's really going to work. Number 3, headlines. You've got to make sure that your headlines are landing and that the user or the reader is the hero of the story, not the business. Number 4, it's psychology and human behavior. Remember that it's not about being cute, even though brand is important. Number 5, offer. If you don't have a great offer, I don't care how good your ads are, it's never going to work. So if you do these things, I guarantee you could see a bump, even well over 30% conversions. We've seen one word change and it's gone to 50 or 60% conversions. So it really does matter. And if you want to go a little bit deeper or learn more, check out this next video.